As Harry in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, you'll have to learn charms, fly on a broomstick, solve puzzles, but most importantly, save Hogwarts by stopping Voldemort. This walkthrough is for the PC version of the game and won't include all of the wizard cards or secrets. After the introduction plays, Dumbledore will welcome you to Hogwarts and then tell you to hurry to your class. Walk upstairs and you'll meet with Ron. By following him, you'll meet Fred and George. They'll take you to a secret lesson where you'll learn all the basics. First up, you can climb by just walking towards an object. You can also jump up, it's up to you. They'll also let you know about the every flavor beans. They're completely optional, you don't have to collect all of them. But if you would want to see all of the Fred and George interactions, make sure to always have at least 25 beans. Climb up and go over here. Now you'll learn how to jump. Make sure to hurry up a bit here, so Peeves won't knock you down. Watch out for Peeves here and make it to the other side. Fred and George will explain to chocolate frogs. Walk over them to restore health, which is the yellow lightning bolt on the top left corner of your screen. Your next goal will be to collect 25 beans for Fred and George. There's some beans over here and here, so make sure to get them. If you'll collect all of the beans in this section, you'll have 29 of them, which is more than enough. After collecting all of them, walk up to Fred and he'll give you a wizard card. Wizard cards are optional collectibles you can find all over the Hogwarts, but as I've mentioned earlier, I won't get all of them. Climb up and you'll meet Draco and his buddies. There's also this optional interaction you can trigger by walking up to Mr. Filch.
Move along, Potter. Keep away from this corridor if you know what's good for you. Yeah.
To progress further, walk up to Hermione and you'll start the first charms lesson. In this lesson, you'll learn the Flipendo spell. To pass this lesson, trace the symbol with your left mouse button. The quicker and more accurate you are, the higher the score. For passing each stage, you'll be awarded some house points. These are once again optional. You can pass every charms lesson by beating only the first stage, and it won't have an impact on the ending or the progression. So if you don't like the process, just make sure to always beat the first stage. After finishing the lesson, you'll have to complete the Flipendo challenge. To cast the Flipendo spell, press the left mouse button on certain objects. In this challenge, you'll learn which objects are interactable. First up, cast it twice on this barrel, then go left and right. Up next, you can cast the Flipendo spell on these buttons. All of the interactable buttons have this spiral on them, so whenever you see this symbol, cast the Flipendo spell to interact with it. This one opened the gate over here. Then the next way to use the Flipendo spell is to break or knock over objects, just like this cauldron. These objects contain beans or chocolate frogs in them, so if you'll want to collect some, cast Flipendo at them. To continue, go through the now open gate and you'll collect the first challenge star. Challenge stars are once again optional. You'll get more house points if you'll collect them all, and also get an acknowledgement at the end of each lesson. Go across the bridge and cast Flipendo at this button. This will flip the bridge and open the gate, so jump down and go this way. After arriving here, you'll meet Headless Nick. He'll explain to you the save game book. Whenever you'll encounter one, walk over it and your game state will be saved. There's no autosave, so make sure to always walk over them to not lose progress. By the way, you can also cast Flipendo at these vases. They'll be useful later on, but for now, you can get some additional beans from them. Cast Flipendo at these two buttons and you'll progress further. Here you have 3 buttons. Cast once again at them and you'll unlock this bonus room. Then head this way and you'll learn another way to use the Flipendo spell. Do as Mr. Quirrell says and you'll be able to move forward. Climb the block and hop over here. Repeat the same process again and you'll arrive here. Save your game and go this way. Cast Flipendo on this block here and you'll be able to jump over this gap. Then cast at this tall block and go around it. Here you'll be able to flip over this cauldron and cast at this button. This will open this gate and you'll be able to collect another challenge star. To progress further, jump down here and cast Flipendo once more. Jump up and you'll get to the moving block section. Here you'll have to cast Flipendo at these buttons to make the floating blocks move. Make sure to be careful, as if you'll fall down, your game will load up here, and you'll have to go through this wall block section again. By casting Flipendo at this button, you'll open this gate, and there's going to be another challenge star waiting for you. To get the next challenge star, jump here and cast at this tall block. It will move out of your way, and you'll be able to get it. You should get here with no problem. Save your game once again, and you'll meet the gnomes. It's fairly easy to deal with them, just cast Flipendo at them. If they'll hit you, they'll take 3 beans from you, so keep your distance. Collect the last challenge star, and that's the wall Flipendo challenge done. After this cutscene, Madame Hooch will teach you how to fly on a broomstick. You steer by moving your mouse and speed up by pressing shift. You'll have to fly through all of these rings and the difficulty will be slowly ramping up. No need to rush. You'll have plenty of time, so if you don't want to speed up, don't. Once you'll fly through all of the blue rings, you'll have to ascend a bit. Now's going to be a good time to get to this secret room if you want to get this wizard card. The rest of the stage shouldn't be challenging. Just fly through all of the rings. Madame Hooch will praise you for completing the training, and if you collected the secret wizard card, she'll say this.
I also congratulate you for being the first student to find the secret room since 1867.
Up next, Wingardium Leviosa charm lesson. After the loading screen, you'll be thrown here. If you would want some additional beans, cast Flipendo at these 2 armor stands. Then make sure to save your game. Depending on the version of the game that you're playing, you might encounter the same problem as I did. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get past this section. To fix this, close the game and go into the game files. Find the hp.exe application, open the properties and go to the compatibility tab. Check this box and choose the Windows 98 or Windows Me. Now apply and run the game again. This will make the game lag, but you should easily be able to progress further. Unfortunately, you'll have to play while lagging like this, up until you'll find the next save game book. If there's a different fix, please leave a comment. You'll definitely help a bunch of people. Anyway, after learning the Alohomora spell, you'll now be able to unlock chests and doors. Unlock this door and you'll walk through it. Then cast Alohomora at this bookshelf. After this cutscene, you can cast Alohomora at the chest and then at the mirror. To progress further, open these doors and walk through them. Behind this painting is a chest with some beans in it, so cast Alohomora at it if you need more beans. Unlock this door and run straight to the Wingardium Leviosa class. As always, trace the charm symbol and you'll unlock the next challenge. First up, you'll have to cast Wingardium Leviosa at this box and move it on the pressure plate. Successfully doing this will unlock this door. Go through it and turn right. Cast Flipendo at these two gnomes and then at this button. This will unlock the gate. Behind it will be a challenge star and heading downstairs will take you to the next save game book. After saving the game, you can now safely close the game and turn off the compatibility mode so the game won't lag. From this point on, you shouldn't need to turn it on anymore. Get some beans and head over here. You'll have to solve this puzzle. To solve it, cast Flipendo at these tall blocks, which are for the gnomes, and cast at these buttons. This will unlock the gates. Up next, you'll have to cast Wingardium Leviosa at the boxes and move them onto the pressure plate. Now you'll be able to progress outside. First, turn right and move the box onto the pressure plate. Before progressing further, make sure to collect this challenge star if you're collecting them. Then wait for this moving block, jump on it, and get to the other side. Here you'll be able to notice a challenge star above you. To get it, go straight and then turn right. After moving this box onto the pressure plate, this hidden doorway will appear. Turn left and cast at this button. This will unlock the challenge star over here. You'll be able to collect it soon. Next, cast at this mirror, and after climbing up, you'll be able to get a bunch of beans, a wizard card, and a challenge star. Now with all of this done, move this block, and you'll be able to collect this star over here. Getting to the other side will conclude the Wingardium Leviosa challenge. If you want some bonus beans, move this box over here, and this will unlock this bonus room. After going through these doors, you'll receive a letter from Hermione. She'll remind you about the next goal, the herbology lesson. If you want another wizard card, climb up here, cast at this mirror, and unlock this chest. After entering this large room, Peeves will appear, and you'll have to get rid of him. Just cast Flipendo at him. This shouldn't be difficult. Then after going this way, you'll encounter Fred and George. They'll ask you for some beans, and if you'll have them, they'll give you another wizard card. Going straight will trigger this cutscene, and you'll be reminded by Hermione about your next goal once again. Turn right and go this way. You'll meet Crab and Goyle, and they'll let you know about Draco's present. Turn left, and after walking over the save game book, go downstairs. You'll meet Draco here, and he'll try to block you off. All you'll have to do is just dodge the wizard crackers, then walk over them and throw them back at Draco 3 times. Then he'll run away, and you'll be able to exit the castle. Outside, you'll meet Hagrid. He'll tell you to stop by after the herbology class. For some additional beans, cast at this fountain, and you'll unlock this hidden area. Then after turning left and walking this way, you'll meet Hermione. She'll tell you that the herbology class is just past Professor Sprout's garden, and that she'll wait for Neville. So continue this way. To get through this section, you'll have to cast Flipendo at these buttons on both of these sides 3 times. You can also cast Flipendo at the fire snails if they'll get in your way, but you should be able to easily avoid them. After getting to the other side, save your game here and unlock this chest. After going through this gate, you'll have to avoid a bunch of venomous tentacles. Just wait for them to attack and get past them. After getting past this one, go straight and cast at this gargoyle statue. This will allow you to go to this hidden room. Casting twice at this statue will drop some beans. Here, go right, and then once again, after getting past all of these tentacles, there's going to be another statue. Casting at it will unlock this area. If you aren't collecting beans, or you don't need chocolate frogs, you can skip this area. Otherwise, cast Alohomora here, and then here. There's going to be 2 chests waiting for you. Just watch out for these gnomes. Back here, go left, past these 2 tentacles. There's a hidden pathway here, so cast Alohomora at this wall. Moving the box here will unlock this gate, but you can go through the hidden pathway instead. By your right side will be another chest. Then after going straight, you'll encounter this statue. Cast at it, and you'll unlock this bonus area with another statue that will drop some beans. Back here, cast at this wall, and then at this one. There's going to be a bunch of beans, so once again, if you aren't collecting them, you can skip going here. To exit this area, go this way, and then back here. Turn right. After going straight, you'll reach the end of this garden. Here you'll meet Fred and George once again. Give them some beans for a wizard card, and then before going to the herbology class, go this way, and cast at this wall. Continue down this path until you'll get to these 2 statues. Cast at them, and you'll unlock another wizard card. Now go back, and you'll be able to enter the herbology class. Next, you'll learn the Incendio charm. As always, trace the spell, and you'll progress to the Incendio challenge. From now on, you'll have to deal with these bushes. Keep your distance, as they'll shoot out a bunch of thorns, and cast Incendio at them to make them burn away. After casting at this button, the main doors will open, and there's going to be 2 gnomes. They shouldn't chase you straight away, but watch out for them. There's only beans in this chest, so you can skip getting it and progress further instead. Watch out for this gnome over here, and save your game. Walking into the next room will trigger this cutscene. Professor Sprout will let you know that you can cast Incendio at the Tentacula. Remember that this will only stun them for a while, so you can't really get rid of them. There's a chest in every corner, but once again, as far as I know, they only contain beans and chocolate frogs, so you can skip them. Get this challenge star and head upstairs. Before progressing further, cast Alhamora at each of these bookshelves and then Flipendo at the buttons. This will make the tree descend and you'll be able to go downstairs to this hidden area. There's another challenge star, 2 gnomes and a wizard card. Back upstairs, save your game and cast at these doors. You'll have to save this tree from the vines, and also you'll encounter Doxies. To get rid of them, cast Flipendo at them. Casting Incendio at every vine will free the tree and it will descend these branches, which will allow you to collect a bunch of beans and another challenge star. If you want some bonus beans, cast at these trees. After unlocking these doors, watch out for the Doxies. Then after turning right, you'll have to climb this tree. Just follow the arrows, watch out for the tentaculas, and you shouldn't have a problem with this section. I'm pretty sure you can jump across here and skip the elevator part, but to be honest, I haven't tested it, so you can try it if you want. If you'll choose to go the design way, cast at this button and the wooden platform will go up. Jump on it and you'll be able to continue. There's going to be 4 gnomes waiting for you, so prepare to deal with them. Then cast Incendio at these bushes if you would want to get this chest. Up next, go to this room and move the boxes over here to activate the water pump. Even though it glitched out like this, I was still able to progress further, so don't stress yourself if this will happen to you as well. Lastly, cast at this button and this will make the paths rotate, which will play this cutscene and unlock this door. Collect the challenge star and go downstairs. To open the doors, you'll have to cast at these 2 buttons, but watch out, as this will open these small corridors and let 2 gnomes free. After walking straight, you'll encounter this large tentacula. Cast Incendio at it and walk past it. Casting at this button will unlock the gate on the other side. Collect the challenge star and cast at the statue if you need some beans. There's a chocolate frog behind it, so get it if you need to replenish your HP. Now in this room, get rid of these bushes, then move this block and cast at this button. This will unlock the door, and to unlock the gate, repeat the same process on the other side. Up next, you'll have to avoid these 3 huge tentaculas. Cast Incendio to stun them and progress safely forward. As far as I know, there's nothing in this room, so just climb up here. Then here, and casting at this button will unlock these doors over here. Before jumping down, make sure to collect the star, and if you want some beans, unlock the chest as well. Avoid this tentacula and continue to the next room. Here you'll have to go through this maze filled with tentaculas. Just cast Incendio at them and go through it. It shouldn't be hard. Casting at this button will unlock the gate, but before moving forward, you can go here and climb up. There's a chest with a wizard card on the other side, so jump over the gaps and you'll be able to get it. After collecting the star here, continue heading down this path and you'll arrive at the final room of this challenge. Casting Flipendo at these wooden blockades will allow the water to flow through and restore the fountain, which will unlock these doors. Go through them and you'll meet with Professor Sprout. This will conclude the Incendio challenge. After exiting the challenge, walk up to Hagrid. He'll once again remind you to stop by at his place, but first you'll meet Ron and Neville. Draco took his Remember All, so you'll have to take it from him. You'll have to chase him down on a broomstick, which should be fairly simple. Hold shift to speed up and just fly near him to damage him. After hitting him 4 times, this cutscene will play and he'll give you the Remember All. After giving Neville back the Remember All, Professor McGonagall will walk up to him. Even though she's not satisfied with you chasing Draco around, she noticed your talent on a broomstick and decided to put it to use by entering you in the next Quidditch match against Slytherin. Now finally, to get to Hagrid's hut, head this way. After loading in, head through the large log. Then to move this log out of the way, cast Flipendo at it. Here you'll encounter the next creature, the fire crab. It will shoot fire at you, so make sure to avoid it. You can also cast at it to flip it over, but it can right itself after a while, so this is only a temporary solution. After climbing up, there's a chest behind these bushes, but there's only beans inside of it. The same applies to this chest over here, so you can skip them both if you want. After climbing up here, avoid these fire snails and their trails. Don't forget you can cast Flipendo at them as well. As the sign suggests, you can knock this log over, but first, don't forget to walk over the save game book before continuing further. After dealing with the 3 Doxies, cast at this log and go left if you would want to collect this bonus chest. Once on the other side, save your game and cast at these bushes. There's a button behind them, and casting at it will flip the large log over to allow you to move across. Avoid these tentaculas and keep heading straight. After you'll get past these fire snails, cast at these bushes and head left. There will be a chest waiting for you here, and then as the sign suggests, if you'll head left, you'll find another chest here, and then after climbing up this way, you'll find the last 3rd chest here, which contains a wizard card. Back here, there must be a way to get up there, but to be honest, I must have missed the path. But as this is optional, you can just keep heading straight and finally meet up with Hagrid. Hagrid will show you this dragon egg, and to make it hatch, he needs some fire seeds, so to help him out, you'll have to go and fetch them. After exiting Hagrid's hut, head straight and watch out for this Doxy. Get past these 2 fire snails and go over here if you would want to get some beans. Then go this way and enter the cave. Watch out for this Doxy, and once again, if you need some beans, cast at this wall here and unlock this chest. To progress further, follow the sign and head straight. Keep heading down this path, avoid these snails and jump over these gaps. After saving your game, you can actually cast at this Doxy over here to get rid of it before it even spots you. Casting at this mechanism will open the wooden barricade by your left side. Head this way, cast at this wall, and hopping over these gaps will lead you to this chest over here. To get out of here, just cast at the mechanism. Back here, head straight and turn right. Jump across these platforms and then over here. You can actually jump down here before progressing further. Here you'll find a wizard card, and to get back up, just cast at the mechanism and you'll be able to use this log elevator. water. Now cast at this log and get to the other side. Make this jump and go through the waterfall. Cast at this boulder to move it out of your way, and cast at it again if you would want to get this bonus chest. After progressing further, you can get this chest over here. Then after going this way, cast at this boulder and you reach the first fire seed plant. Casting Flipendo at it will drop 3 seeds. Wait for a while before collecting them, or you'll burn yourself like I did. After collecting them, this barricade will lift itself and you'll be able to advance. There's just a bunch of beans in this chest, so once again, feel free to skip it. After heading through this passage, jump the gap and get the next save game book. The next fire seed plant is behind this waterfall over here. Then follow the sign with the arrow, and there's another one over here. You can also cast at this wall to get the chest you could have noticed earlier, but there's only beans inside of it. After getting here, turn left so you won't miss this fire seed plant. Then cast at this boulder and prepare to encounter another fire crab. You can actually get rid of this one by knocking it over and pushing him down this hole. Get the save game book, and if you would want to get behind this barricade, head left here and cast at this wall. There's a chest with a bunch of beans. Now back here, go straight and then turn left. Collect another bunch of fire seeds and head this way. After walking over this save game book, you reach this section. Here you'll have to cast at the stalactites to be able to progress further. If you want to save some time, first jump over here, cast at the fire seed plant, and instead of standing and waiting, you can get this chest first. This way, you'll be able to collect the fire seeds straight away after coming back. Repeat the same process, avoid these fire snails, and watch out for this fire crab. You can just cast Flipendo at it twice to get rid of it. Turn left, and then turn right to get the last fire seed plant. Then after moving this boulder out of your way, you'll be able to return back to Hagrid. But first, there's one more chest you can collect. Climb up and jump down here. Head straight, avoid the fire snails, and here's the chest. Now you can exit the cave. After walking up to Hagrid, he'll praise you for collecting all the fire seeds, and he'll give you a visit card. Walking inside his hut will play another cutscene, in which the egg will hatch. Hagrid will thank you once again and give you a flute, which will be very useful later on. Up next is the Quidditch match against Slytherin. This should be extremely easy. Locate the snitch, fly near it, and eventually Harry will catch it. After winning the match, you'll meet with Hermione, and she'll tell you that she's worried, due to some strange noises coming from the forbidden corridor. So go upstairs, then left, then right, once again right, and then left. You'll notice Fred and George here, so head straight and enter this large room. Casting at this bookshelf will reveal a button, and casting at it will open this painting. Behind it is a hidden room with a chest full of beans. Then, when you'll walk up to this fireplace, you'll meet Fred and George. They'll once again ask you for some beans, and as usual, you'll get a wizard card from them. Then exit the room, turn left, and then go right. Save your game, walk upstairs, and then the next cutscene will play. Professor Snape will walk out of the forbidden corridor, limping quite badly, and after walking near it, you'll hear something growling. Hermione will then walk up to you two and remind you about the Dark Arts class. So first up, you'll have to learn the Lumos charm. One last time, trace this symbol at least once. This took me a few tries, but luckily enough, I didn't have to turn on the compatibility mode again. So hopefully, you won't have to as well. The trick is to trace it quickly, while being as accurate as possible. As you can see, even though I traced this symbol almost perfectly and quickly, I still got only 51%. As Professor Quirrell suggests, aim at the gargoyle and cast Lumos at it. This will make this platform appear, and that's how Lumos works. Jump over to the other side and collect the challenge star. Then after going through the door, cast at these two buttons and this will open the gates. First, go left and cast at this gargoyle. This will make this platform appear. Then go to the other side and cast at the gargoyle here. Now climb the platforms and jump over to the other side. Unlock this chest, turn left, cast at this gargoyle and jump across these platforms. There's a hidden room behind this painted glass with a wizard card, so make sure to get it if you're collecting them. Jump back and get the next challenge star. Then in this room, go right and move this box onto the pressure plate. This will unlock this gate and allow you to cast Lumos at the gargoyle, which will make this moving platform appear. Jump on it and go to the second floor. Cast at this gargoyle, jump over to the other side, cast at this one as well, and flip the button over. Now you will be able to jump on this platform, collect the star, and progress to the next section. After walking over the save game book, you can go left first to replenish your health and unlock this secret area with a beans chest. Then after walking to the center of the room, as you've most likely already guessed, bees will appear. Just like before, casting Flipendo at him a few times will make him go away. Then head through this doorway and cast at this gargoyle. Save your game and jump on the platform. First, go left, watch out for this Daxi, and after casting at the gargoyle over here, this moving platform will appear. So now go right, replenish your HP with this chocolate frog if you need to do so, unlock these chests to get some beans, and go downstairs. Watch out for this Daxi and jump over this gap. Collect this challenge star and cast Alhamora at the doors. Flipping this button will make a bridge appear back here. So go back and step on the moving platform. Then go straight and cast at this gargoyle. After saving your game, jump on the final moving platform and make it to the other side. Professor Quirrell will be waiting for you, and this will conclude the Lumos challenge. After exiting the Lumos challenge, head left and go downstairs to the main hall. Walking through this doorway triggers a cutscene in which Ron notes you're already late to the potions class. Run through the same door as he did and walk downstairs. Here you'll meet Professor Snape, and due to being late, he'll take away 5 house points. This is unavoidable, so you can't do anything about it. ingredient. Then he'll tell you to go to the dungeons and fetch the potions ingredients for the class. Also, he tells you to hurry up, otherwise he'll take away more house points from you. But once again, this happens no matter how fast you are. Walking on this bridge will always make it collapse, so your next goal will be to get out of here and also fetch all of the ingredients. To get past this room, push both of the tall blocks into the gap like this. This unlocks the gates, and you'll be able to push the block over here. Climb up and get the first ingredient. Cast at this button, wait to be taken to the second floor, then go upstairs. Here you'll have to deal with another bunch of floating platforms. Just as before, cast at the button to make them float. Then if you'll jump over here and open this door, you'll be able to get another visit card. You shouldn't have a problem getting out of here, just cast at the buttons. Back here, jump the gap to get some beans, and then jump on the moving platform. Here you'll get a challenge star. Then casting at this button will make this platform float. Make sure to not make the same mistake as I did. Jump on it first, unlock the gate, and then cast at the button. Then you'll have to get to the other side by jumping on these falling platforms. Jump as quickly as you can, as you might fall here. Then you'll have another set of floating platforms with buttons, so just repeat the same process. Lastly, you'll once again have to get to the other side. This should be easy. After collecting the star, you'll encounter the Bloody Baron. There's a bonus room you can reach by waiting for the Baron to fly through this gate. There's 2 chests full of beans, and to get out of here, you'll have to wait for the Baron to fly through the gate again. Walking upstairs will take you to this room, and knocking over all of the gnomes will unlock the gates. You can also cast at this gargoyle twice, for some bonus beans. Then there's this bonus beans chest, and a chocolate frog on the other side. Continuing further, you'll find the second ingredient. To solve this puzzle, move the block onto the pressure plate by your left side, then move the second block over here, and finally move this block here. Going upstairs will take you here. Wait for the retracting platform, then jump on it, and keep jumping all the way up to this save game book. Casting at this gargoyle will reveal a bunch of floating platforms. Save your game and jump up to get this star. Then unlock this chest for some beans and cast at the button on the other side to be able to access the third ingredient. Jump back down and progress further up by another set of retracting platforms. Then once again, cast at the gargoyle, save your game, and jump across the floating platforms to the center of the room. Here's going to be the third ingredient waiting for you. You don't have to cast at this button, as by collecting the third ingredient, this gate will open and you'll be able to get here and then cast at the button to travel to the upper floor. Then casting at this button will make the floating block move. Get to the other side and go upstairs. You'll arrive here. By your left side, you'll have a chest. Open it for some beans and then the Bloody Baron will fly by you. Follow him to get here. There's this bonus chest with a bunch of beans, but once again, if you aren't collecting beans, you don't have to go this way at all. Otherwise, you'll have to wait for the Bloody Baron to fly through here once again. After he'll do so, there's going to be another chest here. Afterwards, go over here and walk through the doorway. Casting at the gargoyle will reveal this platform. Jump on it and get to the other side. Go upstairs, cast at this one as well, and these 2 floating platforms will appear. Jump across and save your game. Go left and wait for the Baron to fly by you once again. Casting at this statue will reveal a hidden room with a visit card. And then there's this chest you might have seen earlier. Go back here and jump down. Push the block, climb up, and you'll find the last ingredient. Professor Snape will be waiting for you. He'll deduct another 3 house points from you. And just as before, this is unavoidable. Ron will then run up to you and inform you about a huge troll that cornered Hermione in the girls' bathroom. So our next goal will be to save her. Follow Ron upstairs until triggering this cutscene. Then you'll encounter the troll and he'll chase you down. To successfully run away from him, keep following the beans. Usually, following the collectible path would make the running sequence in most games more difficult, but here, it actually seems to be the intended path. Just make sure to jump across any gaps, and you shouldn't have a problem with this chase. Even though it seems that you've lost the troll in this cutscene, you've done the opposite. Instead of saving Hermione, you've led the troll to her, so now's the time to save her. Ron wants to try throwing the troll's club at him, so to make his plan work, you'll have to defend him. Cast Flipendo at any objects the troll will throw at you too. After a short while, Ron will knock the troll out and save Hermione. Then a cutscene will play, and afterwards, you'll play another Quidditch match. Win it by flying near the snitch, just like against Slytherin. Afterwards, another cutscene will play, which will reveal that Harry, Ron, and Hermione convinced Hagrid to get rid of Norbert, the dragon. Then, Harry will get an unexpected Christmas present, an invisibility cloak. And to put it to use straight away, Harry decided to climb the tower, so that's going to be your next goal. But it's not going to be easy. You'll have to avoid Mr. Filch and his cat, Miss Norris. Always make sure to keep a proper distance from both of them. As you can see, sometimes you can outrun Mr. Filch, but don't risk it if you don't have to. To safely open this door, climb up and cast at it. Wait for Mr. Filch to go away and go through it. Walking upstairs will trigger this cutscene. Mr. Filch uses these hidden pathways, so you'll never lose him. In this area, wait for Mr. Filch to turn around. Then cast at this button to retract this barricade. Then climb up and cast at this button over here to open the door. Once again, wait for Mr. Filch to walk away and progress further. Now this area will be a bit tricky. As I've mentioned earlier, keep a proper distance. In this area, you won't be able to evade him easily. Also, make sure to always know where Mr. Filch is. I managed to jump on his head like this, because I thought he was on the other side. Anyway, first up, cast at this bookshelf. bookshelf. This will allow you to climb up and cast at this locked door easily without getting caught. After Mr. Filch checks the room out, he'll walk away. Once he turns the corner, you can cast at this button and unlock the gate upstairs. Climb up using the knocked over bookshelf and then casting at this button will unlock the gate below you. Just as before, stay on the bookshelves and unlock the door like this. Wait for Mr. Filch to go away and flipping this button will unlock this gate. Make sure to go left like this so you won't accidentally meet Mr. Filch head on. Climb up, cast at this button and you'll unlock the gate which leads to the next room. One last time, cast at this button and you'll unlock the final object in this area here, the gargoyle. So climb up once again and casting at it will reveal these floating platforms. Go there, climb up and flipping this button will open this gate. Close this one and make Mr. Filch go away. Jump down, cast at this gargoyle and you'll reveal another set of floating platforms. But to reach them, you'll have to climb back up. Now jump over here, then on this platform and you'll find the last gargoyle. Watch out to not fall like I did, but if you would, you can climb up this platform this way. Then over here, there's a chest you can reach by jumping down. There's a wizard card in it, but if you aren't collecting them, skip it, as you'll have to climb all the way up once again. Make it to the other side and save your game. Climbing up these platforms shouldn't be a problem. Up here, watch out for Mr. Filch. Wait for him to turn like this and jump across. Make sure to watch out for him. He'll turn around like this, but if you'll stand still here, he shouldn't be able to catch you. Afterwards, go here and casting at this button will flip the bridge. Mr. Filch will run across and wait for you on the other side. I've noticed this before the game explained it, but you can cast at these vases to make Mr. Filch walk over to them. So if you'll do it just like I did, once the cutscene ends, you can just run straight and go up the stairs. This triggers a cutscene in which you give Norbert to Charlie, so he can return him back to Romania. Now you'll have to climb down the tower. First, wait for Mr. Filch to walk to the other side. He'll meet with Miss Naris, and from now on, you'll have to avoid them both. Unlock this door and go downstairs. Walking through this door will trigger another cutscene. Mr. Filch will stay on the ground floor, and Miss Naris will be on the second floor. Knock over the bookshelf and climb up. Wait for Miss Naris to jump to the other bookshelf, and then jump across the bookshelves to the other side. Unlock this door and walk through it. Don't forget to save your game and then go straight. Wait for Mr. Filch to start walking and go right. Then knock this bookshelf over. Headless Nick will appear. He'll point left, so climb up and go in the direction he pointed towards. Jump on this bookshelf and go to the other side. Then go straight and once again jump across to the other side. Then over here, Miss Naris got stuck below the bookshelf for some reason. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be on the bookshelf. So if she would be, watch out for her. Follow Nick here and then one last time, jump across the bookshelf while avoiding Miss Naris. Once you've jumped here, you made it. Unlock the door and walk through it to find the mirror of Erised. Walking up to it will trigger this cutscene, in which Harry will meet his parents. Then Dumbledore will appear out of nowhere and explain to Harry that the mirror reveals the deepest desires of your heart. Then he'll warn Harry that the next time he'll encounter the mirror, he should be prepared. Back to climbing down the tower. Unlock this door, then cast at these bookshelves. Don't forget to save your game, and if you want some bonus beans, cast at this mirror to reveal a hidden room. Then go this way. Unlock the door, climb up, and going through this door will trigger another cutscene. This is the final area of the tower. To make it out of here, first get to the other side by jumping across these wooden beams. Then, make sure Mr. Filch isn't anywhere near and go to this room. Always make sure to walk all the way to the end of the room, just to be safe. Then move this block onto the pressure plate to leave the metal chunks blocking the main doors. You'll have to repeat this another 3 times, while dodging Miss Norris and Mr. Filch. This shouldn't be hard. Keep your distance and repeat the same process. Once you move all of the 4 blocks, Mr. Filch and Miss Norris will block the doors themselves. This will trigger another cutscene, in which Peeves flies through and makes Mr. Filch walk away for some reason. Now you just have to deal with Miss Norris. You can make her walk away from the doors by breaking a vase. After walking through the doorway, you'll encounter Fred and George. Walk up to them and descend down with them to their hidden beans storage room. They'll once again ask you for 25 beans and will give you another wizard card. Then take the elevator up and go straight to finally escape the tower. Hermione, Ron and Harry then found out that the Sorcerer's Stone is required in order to make an elixir of immortality and that it might be in the Forbidden Corridor. So that's where you'll be headed now. First, unlock this chest for a wizard card. Then follow Ron and Hermione. Up next, you'll have to deal with Fluffy by putting him to sleep using the flute Hagrid gave you earlier. To succeed, only partially put each head to sleep. If one wakes up, your progress on that head resets. The right head wakes up the fastest, so put the left and middle heads to sleep first. Always pay attention to every head. If they pull back slightly, prepare to dodge their attack. This might take a few tries, so just be patient and don't rush it. After jumping down, you'll have to save Ron and Hermione from the Devil's Snare. Cast Incendio at it and avoid its tentacles. This should be easy. Then you'll have to catch the floating key. This is identical to catching the snitch in Quidditch, which is once again pretty straightforward. After heading upstairs, you'll have to solve the chess puzzle. To do that successfully, move right, then straight, and lastly, diagonally right. Up next will be the potions puzzle. You'll have to keep your eye on the correct potion, and after it will be done shuffling itself, choose the right one. As this is random, I can really help you out, so just make sure to not lose it. After 4 shuffles, you'll be able to drink it and go through through the magical fire. After turning left, you'll notice Professor Quirrell sneaking about. Don't forget to save your game, and follow him by jumping these gaps. Walking through the large door will lead you to Professor Quirrell, who has been overtaken by Voldemort. Avoid his attacks by sidestepping them or hiding behind these blocks. To reach him, push the blocks below him. Choose one and focus on pushing it, instead of pushing both at the same time. Once you've made your makeshift stairs, climb up, and this will make Professor Quirrell walk away. Restore your HP if you've lost any, and save your game one last time. Walking through the doorway will trigger a cutscene in which Harry walks up to the mirror of Erised and collects the Sorcerer's Stone. I'll let the rest of the cutscene play out.
He has the stone.
Give me the stone.
Let me speak to him face to face.
Master, you're not strong enough.
I have strength enough for this. Die, Vorta!
Your last goal is to defeat Voldemort. First, you can use this pillar to deal damage to him by knocking it over. Then walk behind this pillar and wait for him to walk over to you. Then knock it over. You can do this once more, using this pillar. The other pillars will miss Voldemort, so you don't have to knock them over. Now, in order to defeat him, you'll have to use the Mirror of Erised. Wait for him to stand still, and then flip the mirror using the Flipendo spell like this. Make sure to dodge any spells he'll cast at you. You can't really stand still even for a second. Always watch out for this homing spell, which he casts once in a while. You can either outrun it, or block it by standing behind one of the statues. Repeat this process and defeat him. I'll let the ending play out.
Dumbledore smiled. What happened down in the dungeons between yourself and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret, he said. So naturally, the whole school knows. The stone had been destroyed, but Harry remained fearful that its loss would not prevent Lord Voldemort's return. Dumbledore nodded, sharing his concern. Nevertheless, Harry, if our battles do no more than slow Voldemort's return, with luck he may never regain his power at all. Harry made his way down to the end-of-the-year feast alone that night. The great hall was decked out in green and silver to celebrate Slytherin winning the House Cup. When Harry entered, there was a sudden hush. He took a seat between Ron and Hermione, trying to ignore the stares of the other students. The House Cup, announced Dumbledore, is awarded to the team with the most house points. At the moment, that would seem to be Slytherin. A storm of cheering and stamping broke out from the Slytherin table. However, continued Dumbledore, in recognition of Mr. Harry Potter's pure nerve and outstanding courage, I award Gryffindor 60 points. Harry's table erupted with cheers and applause. The additional points had won the House Cup for Gryffindor. It was the best evening of Harry's life. Better than winning at Quidditch or Christmas or knocking out mountain trolls. He would never, ever forget tonight.
Lastly, you'll have a screen where you can check all the wizard cards you've collected throughout the game, and this was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, so hopefully I helped you out.